Good morning, guys. Bill McMillan here with you on NDWX.com just before 7 o'clock as we record this video update Thursday morning, and a much colder start to the day out there compared to yesterday, and really kind of just setting the tone for what's ahead as we go through the next 7 to 10 days. Temperatures this morning starting out for most of us in the upper teens to lower 20s. Wind chill values are much colder than that, in the single digits across most reporting sites. We do see a little bit of light snow out there in and around the city itself. Forecast radar products are having a difficult time picking up on that, but it is flying, not amounting to a whole lot, but it is out there in and around the city itself. We'll notice a bit of an increase in overall coverage of snow shower activity as we go into this evening and early parts of tonight. Could even have a couple of heavier snow bursts to the northeast of the city. This won't be a big deal from an accumulation perspective, but if you do find yourself under one of those heavier snow showers, you could whiten up the ground pretty quickly this evening. Then our attention turns to the lake effect event that will unfold across northern and northeastern portions of Indiana. The first in a series of upper-level disturbances moves in Friday evening with some light snow. Get used to that as well, given this pattern, because another one is on its heels as we go into Saturday evening into Sunday. That one likely has a little bit more moisture to work with. Temperatures today will top out probably in the around 30, 31 or so. But the big intrusion of Arctic air arrives this evening and tonight. Set the stage for a bitterly cold start to our Friday. Most of us starting out the day anywhere from 0 to 5 above Friday morning. Wind chill values certainly well below 0. Highs on Friday will only top out in the upper teens. So a cold time ahead, and it's going to get even colder as we look into next week. The GFS forecast model will show a couple of these disturbances moving through. Again, the one to keep an eye on for the potential of a more widespread light accumulating snow arrives late Saturday night into Sunday. And then another storm system, and this is the one that we're keeping a very close eye on, comes in here to open up the early parts of next week. Behind that, the coldest air so far this season. The polar vortex just kind of drops down and sits over the Great Lakes, and the European ensemble shows this quite nicely as we go into early parts of next week. A cold time of things, severe cold on the table early to mid next week. Now, that severe cold typically doesn't last more than a couple of days in these type patterns, but the overall pattern is certainly one that's going to be much colder than normal over the upcoming 10 days. It's really the stretch from Tuesday to Thursday of next week that we're most concerned for the coldest air. Temperatures that should likely go into the double-digit below zero range for overnight lows. Highs only in the single digits, and wind chill values 30 below zero or so, maybe even colder in spots. So certainly something to really prepare for, and we'll continue to keep you updated as we go through the next few days. Guys, make it a great Thursday. Thank you as always for logging on to NDWX.com. We'll talk with you soon.